It really don't matter, I tried it, yeah. Had the hook in my lip for the flair, cause I couldn't find no air. I'ma pass on that, cause the checks ain't feeding my soul, it don't matter, no. Cause every time I check again, I'll only see the 404's clown. I'm making off it, losing control. Fuck the sky, yeah, yeah.
Live on the podcast, live on the stream. This is the Sky on Frequency, our podcast where I just share my frequency. You can take it or leave it. But tonight, we're breaking down checks, all the lyrics. Very excited for this. This song, guys. Kat, thank you. Love you. Cammy, everyone joining the stream, welcome. Welcome to the spaceship, guys. High vibes only. Bad vibes, lonely. We're going to break down checks, guys. 5th song off the album, the lyrics. And the main takeaway with this song, guys, is it's kind of got this analogy of the box ain't checked, so I you got the check, so what? But the box ain't checked, I got clues. If it is, it's a big ol' lie. Like a virgin, I think about sex. The main kind of thrust of the song being you can get all the accomplishments you want in your life. The money, the relationship, the house, the boyfriend, whatever. And you might think you have it all. Or you got the money, you got the physical check. But internally, your internal environment, there's still this lack of fulfillment. There's still this lack of, finally I can kind of relax and feel whole and complete. And that's kind of what I really wanted to transmit through this song. So we're just going to jump into it. As always, going to play a bit of the song, read through the lyrics, and just kind of enjoy this with you guys. Once again, if you have comments, questions, feel free to drop them. I'll periodically be checking. Firefighter. Welcome to the family, Firefighter. Yeah, let's do this, guys. Let's do this. I'm excited. Let's go. This is checks.
It really don't matter, I tried it, yeah. Had the hook in my lip for the flair, cause I couldn't find no air. I'ma pass on that, cause the checks ain't feeding my soul, it don't matter, no. Cause every time I check again, I'll only see the 404's clown. I'm making off it, losing control. Fuck the sky, yeah, yeah.
The intro, guys, so it really don't matter, I tried it, yeah. Had the hook in my lip for the flare, course I couldn't find no air. The point being is like, what I'm saying, guys, is I've tried it, I've been there, similar to all of you. You have this hook in your lip, whether it's, I want to get that resume, I want to get that promotion, I want to get that job, and that's hooking you, that's kind of binding you to this state of dissatisfaction. Had the hook in my lip for the flare, basically just to show off. Oh, I got this eye candy now on my arm, I got this Gucci purse, whatever. Had the hook in my lip for the flare, but it's still a hook. Course I couldn't find no air. Can't breathe. You feel like you're suffocating. And of course, in the fish analogy, you got a hook, you can't breathe. There's something in your lip. I'ma pass on that. Pass on that. Cause the checks ain't feeding my soul. It don't matter, no. It don't matter. None of that stuff matters, guys. Cause every time I check again, I'll only see the 404's clown. So every time I check again, every time I think that hook, that check has something in there for me that I can feel fulfilled, I only see the 404s. 404s, as some of you might know, just a reference. When you go to an internet web page, it says 404 error. The website's broken. There's nothing there. So I only see the 404s clown me. They're clowning me. Because once again, there's nothing there. It's empty. And I'm making off, and I'm losing control. I'm making off and losing control. I'm making off, meaning I'm taking off, but also I'm taking my makeup off. Like, I don't need any of that stuff anymore. And all these clowns, the Matrix, you could say, as we often describe, they're losing control. They can't take it. So we'll play it one more time just so you guys get the feel of it, and then we'll keep going.
It really don't matter, I tried it, yeah. Had the hook in my lip for the flare, cause I couldn't find no air. I'ma pass on that, cause the checks ain't feeding my soul, it don't matter, no. Cause every time I check again, I'll only see the 404's clown. I'm making off it, losing control. Fuck the sky, yeah, yeah. It scraped me so I jumped out. No parachute, nah. I smashed the glass and found out it's just a cap, sky is still a limit, just the bottom, yeah. I know there's more ahead. Always on the move and I go, ayy.
That's verse 1. There's a lot in the verse, or first part of verse 1. Pretty aggressive start, you could say. Fuck the sky, yeah, yeah. It scraped me so I jumped out. No parachute, nah. I smashed the glass and found out. Meaning, like, how many of us are always... It's symbolized by a high, cushy job in a big office in a skyscraper, or whatever it is, getting into that perfect med school, or getting that perfect boyfriend or girlfriend. It's like, but skyscraper kind of represents the pinnacle of success for a lot of people. So we say, fuck the sky, yeah, yeah. It scraped me so I jumped out. What you think is what you actually want. It scraped you, man. You felt like so unempowered there, so lifeless in the sense of not realizing you have so much to bring to the world. You, me, you. You got a mission, you got a message, you got a beautiful abundance to bring in. It scraped me so I jumped out. No parachute, nah. Meaning, sometimes you just gotta trust life, guys. You just gotta go for it. Gotta pursue your dream. Jump out of that comfort zone, which, oh yeah, you got a cushy job, you got a comfortable boyfriend or girlfriend, and you're like, this is pretty good. But without a parachute, with full trust, you go for it. No parachute, nah. I smashed the glass and found out. Jumped out. Guys, thanks for those likes, by the way. Emily, everyone, Jay. Thank you, guys. Juliana. It's just a cap, sky is still a limit, just the bottom, yeah. So, you know how people say, oh, it's a cap, aka it's a lie. Not only is it a lie that the sky's the limit, that the skyscrapers have all you want, that's success, etc., but it's also a limit. It's capping you, like physically. The sky is a limit, just the bottom, yeah. You know, people say, sky's the limit, go for it. No, the sky itself is a limit on you, my friends. Nothing can cap your light, your radiance, your power. Even the sky is a limit. It's just the bottom. I know there's more ahead. Always on the move and I go. So we're going to play that part again, drop into second part of verse 1, and keep it rolling, guys. Welcome, by the way. Welcome to the Scott Young Frequency, our podcast, our stream, spaceship vibes. You know what's up.
Cause every time I check again, I'll only see the 404's clown. I'm making off, they're losing control. Fuck the sky, yeah, yeah. It scraped me so I jumped out. No parachute, nah. I smashed the glass and found out. It's just a cap, sky is still a limit, just the bottom, yeah. I know there's more ahead. Always on the move and I go. Ay, back from the dead and on my hindsight now it's 40-40 way. Was ticking every box but still felt like I was dying. The one on the inside reminding, simmer down, don't try, yeah. We playing for the slips, not specs. The blue or the green or the swoosh, don't need that shit. Every day I'm doing my shadow, but the motion be a little too
Second
slow.
part of verse 1, so it finishes off. I know there's more ahead. Sky's just the limit, guys. And hey, Joy. Jay, thank you so much, Jay. Guys, welcome to this lyric breakdown. We're live, obviously. We're recording this. The VOD will be... The VOD of the lyric breakdown for checks will be on YouTube, Spotify, podcasts, etc. So sky's still a limit. It's just the bottom, yeah. I know there's more ahead. Always on the move and I go. But, back from the dead and on my hindsight now it's 40-40 wait. Meaning, you only know it when you know it. When you look back, hindsight's not 20/20. It's 40-40. You see it with absolute clarity. Wow, what was I doing? Was ticking every box, but still felt like I was dying. The one on the inside reminding. You're ticking all the boxes in your life. Got the house, got the checks, got the money, got the whatever it is. Insert your carrot here. But still felt like I was dying. The one on the inside, your true self, reminding. Simmer down, don't try, yeah. We're playing for the slips, not specs. So, like, even in those intense feelings of, man, like, what am I doing with my life? Is this what I really want? Yeah, the one on your inside, the true self, your intuition is saying, simmer down, don't drown, yeah. Don't drown in it, guys. Like, relax, it's all good. We're playing for the slips, not specs. So, you know this reference of pink slips, like when you're racing for cars, or at least... You know, the title to your car, Pink slips. We're playing for keeps, guys. We're playing for keeps here, not specs in terms of specifications. I don't know if they typically say this in the States or in the West, but like often you'll hear like, oh, specs, Moya. Like, what are your specs? Like, what are this person's specifications? This person you're dating, did they go to Harvard? Do they have like, this amount of inheritance, whatever? We're playing for the slips, not specs. We're playing for keeps here, guys. Not for all of these resume kind of points that make people feel good in the Matrix. The blue or the green or the swoosh. Don't need that shit. Meaning like the blue check, the verified checks on social platforms, the green checks of like both the money, but also like, the check emoji. Oh, got it done. Congratulations on your vain accomplishments. Or the swoosh, like the Nike checks. Like the brands. Oh, I wear all of these LV, Gucci, Vulgari, Givenchy. It's like none of that stuff is really going to make you whole. And then we continue into the pre-chorus. Everyone joining, welcome, enjoy. Hello. By the way, guys, loving this vibe. Amazing.
Yeah, I know there's more ahead. Always on the move and I go. Ayy. Back from the dead and on my hindsight now it's 40-40 way. Was ticking every box but still felt like I was dying. The one on the inside reminding. Simmer down, don't try, yeah. We're playing for the slips, not specs. The blue or the green or the swoosh, don't need that shit. Every day I'm dueling my shadow, but the motion be a little too slow for me. I was made in the fire, neon 666 lives deep in my bones, you see. My scars and my snacks, yeah. Crush them next time faster. Just staying insane and breaking that say la vie for my soul. Tell me where you at so I can feel so untied
So
with
that
you.
is the pre-chorus, heading into the chorus. Every day I'm dueling my shadow, but the motion be a little too slow for me. Meaning like, guys, we're out here every day. Not only on the live on TikTok, and thanks for the likes, by the way. 4K, that's insane. Not only live here on the TikTok, but I know you all, myself as well. We're always ascending for higher. We're always cleaning up our doubts, our lack beliefs, working on ourselves, making sure that we're developing into the pristine diamonds we know ourselves to be. And yeah, we got some shadows here and there, and we do them, but they're a little too slow for us. We're right in there. We're just a little bit faster, a little bit smarter. Got that edge. Every day I'm dueling my shadow, but the motion be a little too slow for me. I was made in the fire. Neon 966 lives deep in my bones, you see. Meaning every single one of us, like, we're made from greatness. Every single one of you. We're made as part of the infinite creator. How could we not succeed? It's in our bones. How could we not defeat this matrix of a world? Not in a say of, oh, I won, but really just victoriously, with pride, with honor, true pride. Not pride in the small self of, oh, I did this, but pride in our true understanding of who we are. Source, infinite nature. Made in the fire in the sense of we were forged from greatness. Diamonds are made under pressure, my friends. My scars are my snacks, yeah. I crush them next, I'm fasting. Meaning like, yes, we all have stuff we've dealt with. We all have our experiences that have molded us and shaped us. And maybe we've sustained some scars from those experiences that we remember. But they're my snacks. They're your snacks. We crush them, then I'm fasting, guys, because you know how we roll. We fast and we don't eat. We just drink water, spaceship stuff. Crush them next, I'm fasting. Just staying insane and breaking that say la vie for my soul. Meaning, like, everyone's going to call you insane, but you know what? I'm going to stay insane. It's all good because you know what? We're manifesting higher and higher realities. We're sustaining the spaceship here. We got Joy, Emily, Blackheart, everyone in the stream. And yes, of course, Emily, got you. Breaking that c'est la vie for my soul. You know, you often hear this term, c'est la vie. In French, the translation just being, such is life, that's just life. But by this kind of state of being insane in the eyes of most, we're breaking the c'est la vie for our souls, meaning a lot of people just tell you, that's just how life is. That's just how it goes. That's how much you can have. But I'm breaking that c'est la vie for my soul. Meaning, not for us guys, is like really allowing ourselves to detach from all of those old ideas of lack, limitation, insecurity, limitation, once again. It always comes back to limitation. Lack, once again, not good enough. Breaking that out of here. So that's pre-chorus, leading into the chorus.
Don't try, yeah, we playing for the slips, not specs. The blue or the green or the swoosh, don't need that shit. Every day I'm dueling my shadow, but the motion be a little too slow for me. I was made in the fire, you know, 6'6", lives deep in my bones, you see. My scars and my snacks, yeah, crush them next time faster. Just staying insane, breaking that c'est la vie for my soul. Tell me where you at so I can feel so untied with you. Ooh, I feel alive. Ooh, I'm breaking the rhyme. Tell me where you at so I can take you out of the straitjackets and write new facts, dish that past. Gonna pass on that cause the checks ain't feeding my soul. You got the check, so what? But the box ain't checked, I got clues. If it is, it's a big lie. Like a virgin, I think about sex. Chilling like a Buddha on the rock.
Alright, so that's the chorus, guys. There's a lot in there. We're gonna break it down, but for everyone joining the stream, welcome. My name is Scott Young. I make the music you want to hear. This is the long-awaited lyric breakdown for Checks, this song off our album, and we're just in the thick of it right now. In the thick. Appreciate every single one of you. Cammy, Blackheart, Joy, Emily. You know how it is. Welcome. Welcome to the spaceship, guys. Chorus. Tell me where you at so I can feel so untied with you. Guys, like wherever you are, as we do every night, every day on the stream, tell me where you at. Like I'm with you. So I can feel so untied with you. Just, like I'll be there with you. We're here together. Just ditching all the old stuff. Yes, we've had some experiences that maybe we were pursuing those checks out of a misunderstanding of who we truly are. Maybe we did have some experiences that led to scars that became our snacks. But now, tell me where you at so I can feel so untied with you. And when we do, ooh, I feel alive. Ooh, I'm breaking the rhyme. Meaning like, when we let go of all that stuff, so you feel kind of the contrast in the chorus, the vibe especially in the song, from the verses, etc., is you just feel alive now, guys. You know how it is. You know how it is. Ooh, I'm breaking the rhyme. Meaning, life doesn't always have to be the same every single day. You don't have to live the life of your parents. You don't have to live the life of your peers, society, whatever. You're breaking the rhyme. You know how they say history doesn't repeat itself, it rhymes. You're breaking the rhyme. You're creating new futures, new realities. We are together. Spaceship vibes, you know? Tell me where you at so I can take you out of the straitjackets. You know, we often live in these straitjackets of what we think we have to be, all these ideas that were never ours to begin with. So tell me where you at. Let's do it together. So I could take you out of the straitjackets and write new facts, ditch that past. Write new facts, ditch that past, guys. And when I say I can take you out of the straitjackets, yes, it's me singing this to you. But really, it's your true self telling you to say, I could take you out of the straitjackets. Just kind of trust it, believe it, lean into it. Write new facts, ditch that past. Gonna pass on that, cause the checks ain't feeding my soul. The checks aren't feeding my soul. This feeling of like what feeds your soul is so important in my experience to get really in touch with. Who are you? What really lights you up? What really juices you up? And when you've kind of catch that feeling, catch that fragrance of your true self speaking to you, you start to quickly realize so many of the things you're prioritizing or you were prioritizing up until that point aren't fulfilling. It's like eating like a bunch of like junk food. It's just not nourishing in the sense, yeah, it might taste good on its surface. You might like getting a little validation from your Gucci purse. You might like getting some validation from having that kind of degree on your here's my name, PhD, MD, And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with degrees, by the way. It's not about the thing. It's about where you're coming from when you're trying to get that thing, thinking it's going to make you feel better about yourself or feel whole. But it's all short term. And in the post-course, so to speak, you got the check, so what? So what? But the box ain't checked, I got clues. The clues are how you feel about yourself. If it is, it's a big ol' lie. If the box are checked, it's a big ol' lie. Like a virgin, I think about sex. Let's be honest, virgins probably think about sex a lot. In the same way, you'd be lying to say that they aren't when you're saying, oh, I'm all good. I'm all good. You always know the state of your soul, your spirit, right before you go to sleep or when you're lying in bed. And it's my assertion, at least right now, that those who have a lot of trouble sleeping are often just they have a state of being that's torn, confused. There's things that haven't been cleaned up that are seeking cleaning up. So you always kind of know in your soul if your boxes are checked or not. The true boxes of, man, am I living the life I really want to live? Am I being authentic, etc. All right, let's keep going. Verse 2, baby. Verse 2.
Tell me where you at so I can take you out of the straight jackets and write new facts. Dish that past, gonna pass on that cause the checks ain't feeding my soul. You got the check, so what? But the box ain't checked, I got clues. If it is, it's a big ol' lie. Like a virgin, I think about sex. Chillin' like a Buddha on the rock. Charged up and now we unlocked. My diamond cut from that cloth. Chip a couple of F this and that blood, yeah. Kissing me innocent of eyes. Documented the formula. Like the ABCs, looking back, I laugh. We was looking at buildings.
Honestly, this is one of my favorite songs, guys, off the album. I mean, they're all my favorites. But, verse 2. Chillin' like a Buddha on a rock. Charged up and now we unlocked. My diamond cut from that cloth. Chupacabra, but I tasted that blood, yeah. And this is all of us, guys. Like, after every single stream we have here, all the music, all of what we talk about all the time, now you're just chilling like the Buddha on the rock. You're cleared out your lack beliefs. Yes, there's always more stuff to come, but you're feeling good. You're feeling in peace. So it's kind of after that first chorus, we're entering into verse 2, where it's progressing the journey forward, the journey of self-realization, self-actualization, chilling like a Buddha on a rock. We're just hanging out. Pure, aligned, seeing the matrix for what it is, seeing ourselves for who we are. We're charged up like your phone on full battery, and now you've unlocked your potential now. Now you can just play in the dream. My diamond cut from that cloth. That's who you are, guys. You guys are all diamonds. You're built different. Otherwise you wouldn't be here right now listening to this, would you? Chupacabra, but F tasted that blood, yeah. Like a chupacabra. I think it's like a mythical chupacabra. Let's just double check here. Chupacabra means goat sucker in Spanish and acts much like a vampire. So yes. Chupacabra, but F tasted that blood, yeah. Meaning you had the experiences. You know what the matrix is like. You know that it's not fulfilling there. So you've had the experience. You're not just talking out of nowhere. You can see me in the cinemas, documented the formula. Like I said, guys, everything we're doing now, we're creating history. We're creating the future. They will see this, everything you're doing, everything we're doing, spaceship vibes. We're documenting it for them. So if future generations wish to walk a path of joy, alignment, they can just do so by following this stream, for example, this episode of the Scott Young Frequency. Like the ABCs, very straightforward. Looking back on life, we were stuck in them buildings. Alright, we're gonna play this part now. But looking back in hindsight, once again, 40/40, it's just funny looking back on kind of your experiences. Wow, how was I like that at that point? Why was I believing that kind of stuff? But you got to go through it. You don't know until you know.
Chupacabra, but F this and that blood, yeah. Kissing me in the cinemas, documented the formula. Like the ABCs, looking back, I laugh. We was looking at buildings. Those high rises were heavy. Know you're feeling me. But they never could keep me trapped. Like I'm suffocating, yeah. The walls are closing in. That's when I make my move. I feel like I'm Keanu. Stop, yeah. Freeze frame that moment. The time was
A
all
couple
on,
references in the second part of the verse 2. We were stuck in, looking back at life, we were stuck in them buildings. Those high rises were heavy, no, you're feeling me, feeling me, feeling me. Meaning, once again, like similar to if you guys have seen The Matrix, or even if you haven't, Keanu Reeves, Neo, is kind of in this like high-rise building. Don't you know, Mr. Anderson, you work for the most prestigious software company around, basically. For a lot of people, these high-rise buildings kind of symbolize success, that they finally made it, that they finally have the career that will give them the worthiness that the parents wanted them to go get a stable job, etc., etc. Yo, what's up, DJ? Good to see you. We were stuck in them buildings. Those high rises were heavy. No, you're feeling me. I know you're feeling me, guys, because you just see so much like lack of life there. I'm not saying that no one's happy in those types of situations or those jobs or professions, but once again, it's kind of like the machine using you as a cog just to achieve their ends. But what about your dream? What about your dream? Would you rather lease your time out to someone else to help accomplish their dream, or invest your time in your own dream and then just have fun? Thank you, DJ. Love you. Every single one of you guys. Thanks for being here. But they never could keep me trapped. Never could keep me trapped, never keep you trapped. Your true self, the one that wants to blossom and fly out the cage. Like I'm suffocating, yeah. Nope. The walls are closing in. It feels like your life is becoming smaller. What's happening? It's like you want to breathe. Your true self wants to express itself, however that is, whether it's singing, making music, dancing, pursuing your calling, whatever it is, dating that person, moving to that new country. It feels like I need to make a change. The walls are closing in, but that's when I make my move. That's when you make your move. I stunt like I'm Keanu, aka the Matrix reference, because Neo does not bend to the Matrix. The Matrix bends to him.
Like I'm suffocating, yeah. The walls are closing in. That's when I make my move. I feel like I'm Keanu. Stop, yeah. Freeze frame that moment. The time was on loan, yeah. I collect every debt from my throne, yeah. Don't forget that. My scars and my snacks, yeah. Crush 'em next time faster. Just staying insane. Breaking that say la vie from my soul. Tell me where you at so I can feel so untied with you.
Small change in the first part. If we stop, yeah. And this applies to every single one of us, guys. Freeze frame that moment. Their time was on loan, yeah. I collect every debt from my throne, yeah. Don't forget that. We all have this. So the song preceding this, guys, in the album, song number 4, before Checks, was Zombie. And as you all know, Zombie's just about, we have a whole podcast episode on it, on the breakdown, but really, to summarize, it's about whenever you're reaching for more for your life, elevating, ascending, becoming your true self, you're going to attract a lot of zombies, a lot of folks who just not only don't get it, nor do they need to, but who will project a lot of negativity of their own limiting beliefs and their own worldview onto you. Normal. So in pre-chorus number 2 of Checks, when we say, if we stop, yeah, their time was on loan, yeah. Their time was on loan. Once you freeze frame all of that, they were never on your level to begin with, and that's okay. Everyone's got their own journey. But you collect every debt from your throne, meaning every time anyone's ever put you down or made you feel like you can't do anything you want to do, or say you're not good enough, or that's never going to happen, I collect every debt from my throne, yeah. Kings and queens here, every single one of you. Don't forget that. Yes, you can be compassionate, understand their unlimited points of view, but you don't forget the fact that, man, I always told you I was going to do what I wanted to do, and now I'm doing it. Silver, hi, Silver, good to see you. For everyone joining, welcome. My name is Scott Young. I make the music you want to hear, and right now, guys, we're in the thick of it. We're breaking down the lyrics for Checks. And then the second half of the pre-chorus is same as the first, which is my scars and my snacks, yeah. Small change. Crush 'em next, I'm fasting. Just staying insane and breaking that say la vie for my soul. And it goes into the chorus again, so we'll play it through.
I'm faster, just staying insane. Breaking that say la vie for my soul. Tell me where where you at so I can feel so untied with you. Ooh, I feel alive. Ooh, I'm breaking the rhyme. Tell me where you at so I can take you out of the straitjackets and write new facts. Dish that past. Gonna pass on that cause the checks ain't feeding my soul. You got the check, so what? But the box ain't checked, I got clues. If it is, it's a big ol' lie. Like a virgin, I think about sex. Don't confuse the mirage from muse. Before you know, the catch it unfolds. Gonna have to pass on that cause the checks ain't feeding my soul. It don't matter, I tried it, yeah. Had the
Chorus, it's the same in the first part, and there's an addition in the second chorus, which is, yeah, you guys know. Tell me where you at so I can feel so untied with you. Is how we feel, guys. Ooh, I feel alive. Ooh, I'm breaking the rhyme. Tell me where you at so I can take you out of the straitjackets and write new facts. There's that past. Gonna pass on that cause the checks ain't feeding my soul. You got the check, so what? But the box ain't checked, I got clues. If it is, it's a big ol' lie. Like a virgin, I think about sex. And now we have this little addition on the second chorus, which says, don't confuse the mirage from muse. Oh, before you know, the catch it unfolds. Gonna have to pass on that cause the checks ain't feeding my soul. Meaning like, muse in the good sense. Muse in like, oh, every artist has its muse, your kind of inspiration. When I say muse here, I mean your true self. Like, what's your ideal image of yourself that you're kind of always moving towards and looking to become? Remember, you're already everything you desire to be. So I'm saying, don't confuse the mirage from muse. A mirage, what is a mirage? It's when you, in the desert, for example, you think there's an oasis, you think there's water there, you're running towards it, and it's empty. There's nothing there. Once again, the checks will not feed your soul. So don't confuse that mirage of the carrot that you're chasing in society, whatever, from your true muse, what you truly want in life, aka your true self. It's really easy to get them confused because we actually think the mirage is the muse. That's kind of like the big reveal in this incarnation, at least. So don't confuse the mirage from muse. Oh, before you know, the catch it unfolds. There's always a catch to the mirage. You get there, oh, there's no water. Oh, you're still starving. I mean, you're still thirsty. AKA, we should hydrate. Before you know, the catch it unfolds. Gonna have to pass on that because those checks aren't feeding my soul. And that's why we follow up with,
before you know, the catch it unfolds. Gonna have to pass on that cause the checks ain't feeding my soul. It don't matter, I tried it, yeah. Had the hook in my lip for the flare, cause I couldn't find no air. I'ma pass on that cause the checks ain't feeding my soul. It don't matter, no, cause every time I check again, I'll only see the 404's clown. I'm making off and losing control. What you want, cause it's done.
yeah, this is the intro and the outro, which goes, yeah, it really don't matter, I tried it, yeah. And that's kind of what the song breaks down, right? The experience and stories of, I tried that, guys. It's not worth it. And I know you've tried it too in different ways. It's always empty. There's nothing there. Now, once again, as I've described and discussed, it doesn't mean you can't have all of the financial abundance, the amazing partner, the house, the career. You're gonna have that stuff. But instead of placing your worth and attaching it to those things, which will always be never truly secure, because everything always comes and goes. Everything always changes. You could have all your money in one day and lose it all in the next. You could have your partner and then you break up with them or they break up with you. It's not stable. But to place your stability in something that is true, aka your true self, which is always secure, it's always there. That's how you do it. That's how you feel good and live the life of your dreams and manifest everything you want. It really don't matter, I tried it, yeah. We tried it, guys. Had the hook in my lip for the flare. Well, we were, like, whatever your attachments are in that sense of thinking that there's a carrot out there that's going to make you feel good, it's just a hook in your lip. For what? For the flare, for looking good. Course I couldn't find no air. You can't find the air when there's something in your lip, aka you're hooked like a fish. I'ma pass on that, Cause the checks ain't fitting my soul. It don't matter, no. Cause every time I check again, every time you look again, is that mirage really, is there water there? Is there fulfillment there? Every time I check again, I'll only see the 404's clown, aka 404, page not found. There's nothing there. So what? You know what? I'm taking off. They're losing control. What's losing control? The Matrix. The clowns. You're taking your makeup off. Wow. Now you're disillusioned. Now you see clearly. So that's the outro and then the little final part.
No, cause every time I check again, I'll only see the 404's clown. I'm making off, they're losing control. What you want, cause it's done now. I can't give you nothing you don't wanna see. No fucking with me, not now. Making out as wild, and we gon' be the speed of light. You know that's how I do.
Yes. So just gotta finish it off. What you want, cause it's done now. What do you guys want? You're saying to the world you left and all those haters, the zombies, who are now looking at you, like, how did they get there? What you want, cause it's done now. I can't give you nothing you don't want to see. Meaning all of this perspective, guys, everything we talk about on this stream, on these podcasts, in the music, people will only let it in when they're ready for it. And if they're not ready for it, that's totally cool too. But, and I know all you guys are because you're here right now every single time, is you think it's inspiring, you think it's good vibes, but that's because you already have that within you. And whatever you're experiencing in terms of watching these streams or listening to the music or whatever in your everyday life, it's only a reflection of who you already are because you're already in that state. But for a lot of people, they're just not ready to see it, and they might even get triggered by a lot of stuff too. So I can't give you nothing you don't want to see. There might be immense value there, but it's not, you're not able to tap into that value unless you're ready for it. And no fucking with me, not now. No one's messing with you now. You're untouchable, guys. Making doubters wow. Doubters are like, whoa, how'd they do that? Dee Dee, thank you. Dee Dee, Emily, Joy, Silver, how did they do that? You're making doubters wow. And we gon' be the speed of light. You know that's how I do. Now we're moving fast, guys. Speed of light. Now we're on the spaceship. Woo! Woo! So that's Checks, guys. That's the lyric breakdown for Checks. One of my favorite songs. There's a lot in there, and I think, yeah. Let's play it one time through. Then we'll wind down the podcast, and then continue hanging out on the stream for a while. This is Checks, guys. Song 5 from our debut album, I Speak Your Language. Dez, what up? Welcome back, Kat.
It really don't matter, I tried it, yeah. Had the hook in my lip for the flair, cause I couldn't find no air. I'ma pass on that, cause the checks ain't fitting my soul. It don't matter, no. Cause every time I check again, I'll only see the 404's clown. I'm making off and losing control. Fuck the sky, yeah, it scraped me so I jumped out. No parachute, nah. I smashed the glass and found out it's just a cap, sky is still a limit, just the bottom, yeah. I know there's more ahead. Always on the move and I go, ayy. Back from the dead and on my hindsight now it's 40-40 way. Was ticking every box but still felt like I was dying. The one on the inside reminding, simmer down, don't drown, yeah. We're playing for the slips, now it's specs. The blue or the green or the swoosh, don't need that shit. Every day I'm doing my shadow, but the motion be a little too slow for me. I was made in the fire, you know, 6'6", lives deep in my bones, you see. My scars and my snacks, yeah. Crush them next, I'm faster. Just staying insane, breaking that say la vie from my soul. Tell me where you at so I can feel so untied with you. Ooh, I feel alive. Ooh, I'm breaking the rhyme. Tell me where you at so I can take you out of the straight jackets and write new facts. Dish that past. Gonna pass on that cause the checks ain't feeding my soul. You got the check, so what? But the box ain't checked, I got clues. If it is, it's a bigger lie. Like a virgin, I think about sex. Chillin' like a Buddha on the rock. Charged up and now we unlocked. My diamond cut from that cloth. Chip a couple of F this and that blood, yeah. Cause see me in the cinemas, documented the formula. Like the ABCs, looking back, I laugh. We was looking at buildings, buildings, buildings. feeling me. But they never could keep me trapped like I'm suffocating, yeah. The walls are closing in. Fast when I make my move, I feel like I'm Keanu. Stop, yeah, freeze frame that moment. The time was on loan, yeah. I collect every debt from my throne, yeah. Don't forget that. My scars and my snacks, yeah. Crush them next time faster. Just staying insane, breaking that say la vie from my soul. Tell me where you at so I can feel so untied with you. Ooh, I feel alive. Ooh, I'm breaking the rhyme. Tell me where you at so I can take you out of the straitjackets and write new facts. Dish that past. Gonna pass on that cause the checks ain't feeding my soul. You got the check, so what? But the box ain't checked, I got clues. If it is, it's a big ol' lie. Like a virgin, I think about sex. Don't confuse the mirage from muse. Before you know, the catch it unfolds. Gonna have to pass on that cause the checks ain't feeding my soul. It don't matter, I tried it, yeah. Had the hook in my lip for the flair. Cause I couldn't find no air. I'ma pass on that cause the checks ain't feeding my soul. It don't matter, no. Cause every time I check again, I'll only see the 404's clown. I'm making off, they're losing control. What you want, cause it's done now. I can't give you nothing you don't wanna see. No fucking with me, not now. Making out as wild. And we gon' be the speed of light. You know that's how I do.
You know, that's how I do, guys. I know that's how you do. Yeah, that's checks. And, you know, we've been talking about through the entire song, Mellow Crime, what's up? But the takeaway, guys, and you all know this, is just everything out there that we've been meant to believe is what we should have to be successful, be a good person, whatever it is. Not until you kind of get it and then realize it, wow, that's not it. It's not it. Well, the question is what is it? And then you begin the journey that we're all on of self-discovery. So, and Daisy, good night. Thank you for being here, Daisy. Hi and bye. See you again soon. So that's it, guys. The checks, the accolades, the carrots. Yes, you will have them, but you don't have them to have them. You have them because you're just being great, and that's just a natural byproduct of being great. The money, the relationships, the abundance. So it's always about where are you coming from. That's it, guys. That was an amazing podcast. Scott Young Frequency, Checks, song number 5 from the album, and more coming, guys. More coming.